In this video, we'll look at how to create and edit articles using Publisha. To start, I've created a new publication, and here I am on the screen with the list of articles. To start writing a new article, I'm going to click the link marked New Article. I'll start by entering my headline into the title box. Next, I'll start writing my main story. In this case, I have some text that I wrote in Microsoft Word that I'm just going to copy and paste into here. You can see that all the editing commands that you'd expect are built right into Publisha. I can make text bold or italic, and I can do bulleted lists. I can also make some text into a link by selecting the text I want to become my link and clicking the icon that looks like a chain. I can then specify the website I wish to link to, and in this case I want the link to open in a new window when the user clicks on it. Next, I can add an image to my article. There's a lot to talk about with images, so we've made a separate tutorial video on that, but for now I'll quickly add an image like this. Next, I can give the article a summary. It's always good to add a summary because we use this to tell search engines like Google how they should describe your story on the search results page. Just a short sentence or two will do the job. Now I can add tags to the article if I want. These are keywords that describe the content of my story. They are useful for helping search engines to find my article and for showing related articles in other places on the site. I can enter multiple keyword tags separated with commas. I then have the option of changing the published date if I want the article to seem as if I'd uploaded it on an earlier date than today. If I'm happy, I can just click the button to go ahead and publish the article. Or, if I'm finished for now but want to save the article and come back later, I can click the link to save article as draft. However, there are a few more options we can look at. To see these options, I'll click the link to show extra article options. You can now see that some extra fields have appeared at the bottom of the page. If I want to put the article in a queue and only start publishing it at a certain date, I can set a date here. This can be useful if you're going away for a few days and want articles to appear while you're away. It can also be useful if you're dealing with press releases that are embargoed until a certain date. In a similar way, I can set an article to end publishing and disappear on a certain date. This can be useful if you're running a special offer or some time-sensitive news that's of no value to anyone after a certain date. For now though, I'm going to leave these fields blank. Next, I can choose to set the author name for this article. All the authors that I've previously used are in the drop-down list here, or I can enter a new author name in the text box if this is a new author. Finally, we come to the feature image. Many templates use this as the small thumbnail image that gets shown next to an article on your homepage, so if you've got a nice image that accompanies the article, then you can upload it here. Now that I'm done, I'm going to click the button to save and publish the article. This will immediately set the article live on all my platforms: web, Facebook, iPhone and iPad. You'll see when the page reloads that the article has now been published. You'll also see that the right-hand sidebar now has a series of further options that I can choose from. You can see that these drop-downs allow me to control whether my article is published onto each platform, or whether it remains as an unpublished draft. This can be useful if you only want to put certain articles on certain platforms. I can also choose which categories this article belongs to. A lot of templates have category listings, and some templates use categories to determine which column on your homepage an article will appear in. You can choose as many or as few categories as you like, just by ticking the boxes. Below this, I'll be able to see how many reader comments my article has, and I can click the link here to read these comments and possibly delete any comments if I don't like them. I can also see simple analytics for my article, so you can take a look at those if you wish. The list of revisions is useful if I ever make changes to my article and then need to go back to a previous version. If I make a small change to the article now and save it, you can see that a second revision appears. If I then want to go back to the original, I just click on that particular version, check that it's the version I want, and then scroll down and click the Update Article button at the bottom of the page. If I want to completely delete the article, I can click the delete link here and get a warning first before I decide to do anything too hasty. Finally, and we've saved the best until last here, I can use social media tools right here within the article creation page to alert my readers that the new article is ready. Before using these tools, I've previously made sure that I'm logged into Facebook and Twitter in the web browser that I'm using now. Then, to share my new article on Facebook, I just click the Facebook icon and write a short teaser snippet. You can see that Publisha has already prepared a link to my article for me. When I'm done, I just click the share button at the bottom of the page and my Facebook fans will see my new article. In much the same way, if I click the Twitter icon, you can see that Publisha has prepared a tweet for me based on my article and given a shortened link to my article. There are lots of other social media tools to explore too, if you click the plus icon. That's the end of our look at the article creation tools in Publisha. Be sure to take a look at our other tutorial videos. Thanks for watching.